Ever felt overwhelmed, unfocused, or stuck in your personal and professional life? The audiobook, The Alchemy of Focus, a journey through strategic thinking and planning, reveals the secrets to transforming scattered thoughts into laser-sharp focus and strategic brilliance. Discover how to unlock your hidden potential, make better decisions, and achieve goals you never thought possible. Don't let another day pass feeling overwhelmed and directionless. Learn the art of strategic focus and watch your life transform. Before we go on, I invite you to download the free bundle, which contains the ebook version of this book and an executive summary of all the chapters with the key takeaways. Studies show that engaging with content through multiple formats significantly enhances learning and retention. Click on the first link in the description to claim your free bundle now and maximize your learning potential. Now it's free, but it won't be for long, so make sure to grab it while you can. Chapter 1: The Spark Ignites. In the bustling landscape of modern life, where distractions abound and demands on our attention seem endless, the ability to focus and think strategically has become a rare and invaluable skill. Yet, for many, these abilities remain elusive, like trying to grasp smoke with bare hands. But what if there was a way to not only capture that smoke, but to shape it into a powerful tool for personal and professional transformation? Imagine standing at the precipice of change, peering into a future where your mind is sharp, your goals are clear, and your path to success is illuminated by the brilliant light of strategic thinking. This is not a far-off dream, but a tangible reality waiting to be unlocked. The journey begins with a single spark, a moment of recognition that ignites the flame of transformation. As you embark on this journey through The Alchemy of Focus, you'll discover that the first step towards mastering focus and strategic thinking is acknowledging the need for change. It's about recognizing the subtle signs that indicate a lack of direction or concentration in your life. Perhaps you find yourself constantly overwhelmed by tasks, struggling to prioritize, or feeling that your efforts are scattered and ineffective. These are not mere inconveniences, but symptoms of a deeper issue, a disconnection from your true potential. The cost of this disconnection is steep. In a world that rewards clarity and purposeful action, a lack of focus can lead to missed opportunities, stalled progress, and a pervasive sense of unfulfillment. But here's the empowering truth. Focus is not an innate trait bestowed upon a lucky few. It's a skill that can be cultivated, a muscle that can be strengthened through deliberate practice and the right strategies. As you delve into this book, you'll begin to recognize areas in your life that are crying out for improvement. This recognition is crucial, for it serves as the foundation upon which all future growth will be built. You'll start to understand the fundamental concepts of focus and strategic planning, not as abstract ideas, but as practical tools that can reshape your approach to daily challenges and long-term aspirations. But recognition alone is not enough. True transformation comes from action. That's why, from the very beginning, you'll be introduced to basic techniques to enhance your focus. These are not complex rituals or time-consuming practices, but simple, effective methods that you can integrate into your daily routine. As you apply these techniques, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts, moments of clarity amidst chaos, bursts of productivity where there was once procrastination. What makes this journey truly exciting is the potential it holds. As you continue to practice and refine these skills, you'll witness a remarkable evolution in your abilities. Your concentration will sharpen, allowing you to dive deep into tasks that once seemed daunting. Your productivity will soar as you learn to cut through distractions and channel your energy towards what truly matters. But the benefits extend far beyond mere efficiency. The mastery of strategic planning skills you'll develop will become applicable across various aspects of your life. From navigating complex work projects to managing personal relationships, you'll approach challenges with a newfound sense of clarity and purpose. Long-term goals that once seemed like distant dreams will transform into achievable milestones, each step forward guided by your enhanced strategic thinking. The journey ahead requires commitment, a willingness to embrace personal growth and change, It demands regular practice, not as a chore, but as an investment in your future self. You'll learn to apply strategic thinking not just in isolated moments, but as an integral part of your daily life. This consistent application is what turns knowledge into wisdom and intentions into tangible results. The path we'll follow is carefully structured, each step building upon the last. We begin by laying a strong foundation, ensuring you have a solid grasp of the basics before venturing into more complex strategies. This sequential approach is designed to enhance your understanding and retention, allowing you to internalize these concepts deeply. As we progress, you'll find that each new skill or insight doesn't stand alone, but connects with and reinforces what came before. This comprehensive skill development ensures that you're not just accumulating information, but building a cohesive framework for strategic thinking and focused action. Recognizing the need for change is a powerful catalyst, but it's the power of intention that truly sets the wheels of transformation in motion. You'll learn to set clear objectives, not vague wishes, but concrete goals that resonate with your deepest aspirations. More importantly, you'll discover how to align your actions with these goals, creating a harmonious flow between your intentions and your daily choices. Embracing this journey means preparing for transformation on multiple levels. It's about cultivating a mindset open to growth, ready to challenge old habits and embrace new possibilities. This commitment to growth is not a one-time decision, but an ongoing choice to push beyond your comfort zone, to learn from setbacks, and to celebrate progress, no matter how small. As we conclude this first chapter, stand at the threshold of possibility. The spark has been ignited, a small but powerful flame of intention and recognition. Ahead lies a path of discovery, challenge, and profound growth. Each subsequent chapter will unveil new dimensions of focus and strategic thinking, equipping you with tools and insights to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and purpose. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and you've already taken that step by opening this book. As we move forward, prepare to delve into the intricacies of understanding focus, a concept that seems simple on the surface, but holds depths of potential waiting to be explored. What hidden powers of concentration lie dormant within you? How might unlocking these abilities reshape your approach to challenges and opportunities? The alchemy of focus awaits, ready to transform the raw materials of your intentions and efforts into the gold of achievement and fulfillment. The spark has been lit. Now, let's fan it into a flame that will illuminate your path to success. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2: Understanding Focus. In the tapestry of human cognition, there exists a thread so vital, yet so elusive, that its mastery can transform the very fabric of our lives. This thread, woven through every successful endeavor and groundbreaking innovation, is none other than focus. But what exactly is focus, and why does it hold such power over our ability to think strategically and plan effectively? As we embark on this exploration, imagine focus not as a fixed trait, but as a dynamic force, a skill that can be honed, a muscle that can be strengthened. This perspective opens up a world of possibilities, suggesting that regardless of where you stand today, you have the potential to dramatically enhance your ability to concentrate and, by extension, to strategize and succeed. At its core, focus is the art of directing attention. It's the ability to zero in on what truly matters while filtering out the cacophony of distractions that constantly vie for our attention. In a world brimming with information and stimuli, this ability is not just beneficial, it's essential. But why is it so crucial for strategic thinking and planning? Consider for a moment the last time you faced a complex problem or had to make a significant decision. The clarity with which you approached that situation was likely directly proportional to your ability to focus. When we can concentrate deeply, we see connections that might otherwise remain hidden. We can analyze situations more thoroughly, considering various angles and potential outcomes. This enhanced clarity in decision-making is one of the primary benefits of cultivating focus. Moreover, focus acts as a catalyst for effective problem-solving. When we're truly focused, we can dive deep into the intricacies of a challenge, exploring its nuances and uncovering innovative solutions. This deep engagement is what separates superficial fixes from transformative solutions. It's the difference between addressing symptoms and resolving root causes. But perhaps most importantly, focus is the bedrock upon which all successful strategies are built and executed. Without the ability to concentrate on long-term goals and maintain attention on the steps needed to achieve them, even the most brilliant strategies remain mere ideas, never manifesting in reality. Focus provides the sustained effort required to turn plans into action and action into results. To truly grasp the essence of focus, we must delve deeper into its nature. Focus isn't merely the absence of distraction, it's an active state of engagement. It's a deliberate channeling of mental energy towards a specific task or thought. This state of engagement activates specific neural pathways in our brains, enhancing our cognitive abilities and information processing. The neuroscience behind concentration reveals fascinating insights. When we focus, our brains enter a state of heightened activity in certain areas while simultaneously suppressing activity in others. This neural orchestration allows us to process information more efficiently, make connections more rapidly, and retain information more effectively. Understanding this biological underpinning reinforces the idea that focus is not an innate, fixed trait, but a physiological state that we can learn to induce and maintain. The impact of focus on strategic thinking cannot be overstated. There's a symbiotic relationship between the ability to focus and the capacity for strategic thought. When we can maintain concentrated attention, we're better equipped to see the big picture while also attending to crucial details. This dual perspective is essential for effective strategy formulation. Furthermore, focus dramatically enhances decision-making efficiency. In a focused state, we can more quickly sift through information, discerning what's relevant and what's not. This efficiency is crucial in today's fast-paced world, where the ability to make sound decisions swiftly can be the difference between seizing an opportunity and missing it entirely. Now, let's address a pervasive myth that often hinders our ability to focus: the illusion of multitasking. Many pride themselves on their ability to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously, believing it to be a hallmark of productivity. However, research consistently shows that what we perceive as multitasking is actually rapid task switching, which is far less efficient than sustained focus on a single task. Each time we switch tasks, our brains need time to reorient, leading to what psychologists call switching costs. These costs accumulate, resulting in decreased productivity and increased errors. By understanding this, we can start to cultivate a more focused approach to our work and daily lives. So, how do we begin to sharpen our concentration? The journey to enhanced focus starts with awareness. Begin by observing your current habits and patterns. When do you find yourself most focused? What triggers distraction? This self-awareness lays the groundwork for improvement. One powerful technique for enhancing focus is mindfulness meditation. This practice trains the mind to return to a point of focus, often the breath, whenever it wanders. Over time, this strengthens our ability to maintain attention, even in the face of distractions. Start with just a few minutes a day and gradually increase the duration as your capacity for sustained focus grows. Another effective method is to engage in focused attention activities. These can be as simple as reading a book for a set period without interruption or working on a complex puzzle. The key is to choose activities that require sustained mental effort and to gradually increase the duration of these sessions. To truly understand and improve your focus, consider keeping a distraction log. For a week, note down every time you get distracted from a task, what the distraction was, and how long it took you to refocus. This analysis can reveal patterns and triggers, allowing you to make targeted improvements to your environment and habits. As you embark on this journey of cultivating focus, it's important to set realistic expectations and celebrate progress. A good initial outcome might be an improved attention span during specific tasks. You might notice that you can read for longer periods without your mind wandering, or that you're able to complete work assignments with fewer interruptions. An excellent outcome would be a noticeable increase in productivity and efficiency across various areas of your life. You might find that you're completing projects faster, making more insightful contributions in meetings, or feeling less mentally drained at the end of the day. The best outcome, however, is when mastery of focus leads to superior strategic capabilities. At this level, you're not just more productive, you're operating on a different plane altogether. Complex problems that once seemed insurmountable now appear as interesting challenges to be solved. Long-term planning becomes second nature, and your ability to execute on these plans is markedly enhanced. Of course, the path to improved focus is not without its challenges. You may find it difficult to maintain concentration initially, especially if you're used to a more scattered approach to tasks. The key here is to implement short breaks strategically. The Pomodoro technique, which involves focused work sessions interspersed with brief breaks, can be particularly effective. Overwhelm from attempting to multitask is another common pitfall. The solution lies in embracing single tasking. Start by identifying the most important task for each day and dedicating a solid block of uninterrupted time to it. As you experience the benefits of this approach, it becomes easier to resist the urge to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously. External distractions pose a significant challenge in our hyper-connected world. Creating a distraction-free environment is crucial. This might involve turning off notifications on your devices, finding a quiet workspace, or using tools that block access to distracting websites during work hours. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate all external stimuli, but to create an environment that supports rather than hinders your focus. As we conclude this exploration of focus, reflect on the potential that lies within you. The ability to direct your attention, to immerse yourself fully in a task or thought, is more than just a productivity hack. It's a transformative skill that can reshape your approach to work, relationships, and personal growth. The journey to mastering focus is ongoing, a continuous refinement of your mental faculties. Each day presents new opportunities to strengthen this skill, to push the boundaries of your concentration just a little further. As you progress, you'll find that enhanced focus doesn't just change what you do, it changes how you think, how you perceive challenges, and ultimately, how you navigate the complex landscape of modern life. As we move forward, we'll build upon this foundation of focus to explore even deeper realms of mental clarity and strategic thinking. What hidden reservoirs of mental energy might you unlock? How might a razor-sharp focus transform your ability to navigate complex decisions and long-term planning? The path ahead promises to reveal the profound connection between a focused mind and a life of purpose and achievement. In our next chapter, we'll delve into the art of cultivating clarity, a state of mind that goes beyond mere focus, offering a crystalline perspective on your goals and the path to achieving them. How might this elevated state of mental clarity revolutionize your approach to challenges and opportunities? The answers await, promising to unveil new dimensions of your cognitive potential. Chapter 3: Cultivating Clarity. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, pristine lake. The surface is so still, it mirrors the sky above with perfect precision. Every detail of the surrounding landscape is reflected with crystal clarity. Now, picture your mind as this lake. What would it take to achieve such a state of stillness and clarity in your thoughts? As we embark on this exploration of cultivating clarity, we're delving into a realm that goes beyond mere focus. We're entering a space where the fog of mental clutter dissipates, revealing a landscape of possibilities and potential. But what exactly is this elusive state of clarity, and why is it so crucial for our journey towards mastering strategic thinking and planning? At its core, mental clarity is about achieving a state of mind where thoughts flow freely, unencumbered by the weight of unnecessary mental baggage. It's a condition where priorities become self-evident, and the path forward emerges with striking vividness. This clarity isn't just a pleasant mental state, it's a powerful tool that can revolutionize how we approach challenges and opportunities. The importance of clarity in strategic thinking and planning cannot be overstated. When our minds are clear, we gain the ability to see the bigger picture while simultaneously grasping the intricate details that make up the whole. This dual perspective is invaluable when it comes to setting and prioritizing objectives. With clarity, we can discern which goals truly align with our long-term vision and which are merely distractions masquerading as priorities. Moreover, a clear mind is a powerful antidote to decision fatigue. In today's world, we're bombarded with choices at every turn. Each decision, no matter how small, chips away at our mental energy. But when we cultivate clarity, we create a mental framework that simplifies decision-making. We become adept at quickly identifying what truly matters, allowing us to conserve our mental resources for the decisions that genuinely impact our goals. Perhaps most importantly, clarity enhances our ability to develop coherent strategies. When our thoughts are organized and our priorities are clear, we can craft plans that are not only ambitious, but also logically sound and achievable. Clarity allows us to see the connections between different elements of our strategy, ensuring that each part works in harmony with the others to propel us towards our objectives. But how do we begin to cultivate this clarity? The journey starts with recognizing and eliminating mental clutter. Our minds are often like overstuffed closets, filled with outdated thoughts, unnecessary worries, and half-formed ideas. To achieve clarity, we must first identify these sources of mental clutter. Start by taking a moment to observe your thoughts. What recurring worries or anxieties do you notice? Are there tasks or commitments that you've been carrying around in your mind without taking action? These are the cobwebs that need clearing. The simple act of acknowledging these mental burdens is the first step towards addressing them. Once identified, we can employ techniques for mental decluttering. One powerful method is the brain dump. Set aside time to write down every thought, worry, or task that's occupying your mind. Don't judge or organize at this stage. Simply get it all out on paper. This act of externalization can be incredibly liberating, freeing up mental space and providing a sense of relief. With the clutter exposed, we can move on to the art of prioritization. This is where the real magic of clarity begins to manifest. Effective prioritization isn't just about deciding what's important. It's about having the courage to decide what's not important. This is where the art of saying no becomes crucial. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop in your quest for clarity. It's not about being negative or uncooperative. It's about being selective with your time and energy. Every yes you say to something that doesn't align with your priorities is a no to something that does. By cultivating the ability to politely but firmly decline commitments that don't serve your goals, you create space for what truly matters. Hand in hand with saying no comes the implementation of effective time management strategies. This doesn't mean cramming more activities into each day. Instead, it's about allocating your time in a way that reflects your priorities. Consider techniques like time blocking, where you dedicate specific chunks of time to important tasks, creating a structure that supports your most crucial work. As we clear the clutter and set our priorities, we can further enhance our mental organization through techniques like mind mapping. This visual brainstorming method allows you to capture ideas and see connections between different concepts. Start with a central idea and branch out, letting your thoughts flow freely. This process can reveal insights and relationships you might not have noticed in a more linear thinking mode. The key to making mind mapping effective is to use it as a springboard for action. As you create your map, look for patterns and priorities. Which ideas excite you the most? Which align best with your goals? Use these insights to organize your thoughts into actionable plans. To truly embed these practices of clarity into your daily life, consider incorporating some practical exercises. Daily journaling, for instance, can be a powerful tool for clearing the mind. Spend a few minutes each morning or evening writing down your thoughts, concerns, and ideas. This practice not only helps process your thoughts, but also often leads to unexpected insights and solutions. Another practical tool is the effective use of to-do lists. But not all to-do lists are created equal. The key is to create lists that reflect your priorities and are actionable. Break larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Review and update your list regularly, and don't be afraid to remove items that no longer align with your goals. For those seeking a more structured approach to prioritization, the Eisenhower matrix can be an invaluable tool. This method involves categorizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. By sorting your tasks into 4 quadrants, urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important, you gain a clearer picture of where to focus your energy. As you implement these practices, you'll likely begin to notice changes in your mental landscape. A good initial outcome might be a reduction in stress from mental overload. You may find yourself feeling less overwhelmed, with a greater sense of control over your thoughts and tasks. An excellent outcome would be a marked increase in efficiency through effective prioritization. You might notice that you're accomplishing more meaningful work in less time, with a clearer sense of direction in your daily activities. The best outcome, however, is when you begin achieving your strategic goals with clarity and purpose. This is where the true power of mental clarity manifests. You're not just more productive, you're strategically aligned, moving purposefully towards your most important objectives with a sense of ease and flow. Of course, the path to clarity is not without its challenges. You may find yourself overwhelmed by the sheer number of tasks and responsibilities you uncover as you begin to declutter your mind. The key here is to resist the urge to tackle everything at once. Instead, focus on simplifying and delegating where possible. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps, and don't be afraid to seek help or delegate tasks that others can handle. Another common challenge is difficulty in prioritizing, especially when everything seems important. In these moments, seeking feedback and guidance can be invaluable. Discuss your goals and tasks with a trusted mentor, colleague, or friend. Often, an outside perspective can help clarify what's truly important and what can be set aside. Perhaps the most insidious challenge is the tendency to slip back into mental clutter over time. Our minds naturally accumulate thoughts and worries, much like a house accumulates dust. The solution is to establish routine reviews. Set aside time regularly, perhaps weekly or monthly, to reassess your priorities, declutter your thoughts, and realign your actions with your goals. As we conclude this exploration of cultivating clarity, take a moment to envision the potential that lies ahead. Imagine approaching each day with a mind as clear as that pristine lake we pictured at the beginning. How might this clarity transform your ability to navigate complex decisions? How could it amplify your impact in both your personal and professional life? The journey to mental clarity is ongoing, a continuous process of refinement and growth. Each step you take towards a clearer mind opens up new possibilities, revealing pathways to success that were previously obscured by mental fog. As we move forward, we'll build upon this foundation of clarity to explore even more powerful tools for strategic thinking. What hidden reservoirs of potential might a clear mind unlock? How might this crystalline perspective reshape your approach to long-term planning and decision-making? In our next chapter, we'll delve into the art of developing a truly strategic mindset, a way of thinking that goes beyond mere planning to encompass a holistic approach to problem-solving and opportunity creation. What transformative shifts in perspective await as we cultivate this strategic lens? The answers lie just ahead, promising to unveil new dimensions of your cognitive and strategic capabilities. Chapter 4: Strategic Mindset. Imagine standing atop a high mountain, surveying the vast landscape below. From this vantage point, you can see far beyond the immediate terrain, spotting distant valleys, hidden paths, and potential obstacles long before you encounter them. This panoramic view allows you to plan your journey with foresight, anticipating challenges and identifying opportunities that would be invisible from ground level. This, in essence, is what it means to cultivate a strategic mindset. But what exactly is this elusive quality we call a strategic mindset? It's more than just long-term planning or clever problem-solving. It's a fundamental shift in how we perceive and interact with the world around us. A strategic mindset is a lens through which we view our circumstances, decisions, and goals. It's a way of thinking that elevates us above the day-to-day grind, allowing us to see the bigger picture and make decisions that align with our long-term objectives. The importance of developing this mindset cannot be overstated, especially in our rapidly changing world. When we adopt a strategic perspective, we shift our focus from merely tackling immediate tasks to aligning our actions with long-term goals. This shift is transformative. Suddenly, the endless to-do list that once consumed our attention becomes a series of stepping stones leading towards a greater purpose. Moreover, a strategic mindset enhances our ability to anticipate future trends and challenges. In a world where change is the only constant, this foresight becomes invaluable. It allows us to prepare for potential obstacles before they arise and to position ourselves to take advantage of emerging opportunities. Instead of being caught off guard by shifts in our environment, we become adept at reading the signs and adapting our course accordingly. Perhaps most importantly, cultivating a strategic mindset promotes proactive rather than reactive behavior. Instead of constantly putting out fires and responding to crises, we learn to anticipate and prevent problems before they occur. This proactive stance puts us in control of our circumstances rather than at their mercy. But how do we begin to develop this strategic mindset? The journey starts with understanding the foundations of strategic thinking. Strategic thinkers share certain characteristics that set them apart. They possess a curious and open mind, always seeking to understand the underlying patterns and connections in the world around them. They're comfortable with ambiguity and complexity, recognizing that simple solutions are rarely sufficient for complex problems. Another key characteristic of strategic thinkers is their ability to zoom in and out, to consider both the fine details and the big picture simultaneously. They understand that success lies in the alignment of these two perspectives. This ability to shift focus allows them to make decisions that are both pragmatic in the short term and beneficial in the long run. The transition from tactical to strategic thinking is a crucial step in developing this mindset. While tactical thinking focuses on the how of immediate actions, strategic thinking is concerned with the why and what if of our choices. It involves looking beyond the immediate outcome to consider the second and third order effects of our decisions. Critical thinking forms the bedrock of a strategic mindset. It involves questioning assumptions, both our own and those of others. In a world awash with information, the ability to critically evaluate claims and ideas is essential. Strategic thinkers don't accept things at face value. They dig deeper, seeking to understand the underlying logic and evidence. Developing logical reasoning skills is another crucial aspect of critical thinking. This involves the ability to construct sound arguments, recognize logical fallacies, and draw valid conclusions from available information. By honing these skills, we become better equipped to navigate complex problems and make well-reasoned decisions. A key component of the strategic mindset is the ability to anticipate challenges and opportunities. This involves a practice known as environmental scanning, systematically surveying the landscape in which we operate to identify trends, potential disruptions, and emerging opportunities. By regularly engaging in this practice, we develop a more nuanced understanding of our environment and how it's likely to evolve. Scenario planning is another powerful tool in the strategic thinker's arsenal. This involves imagining various possible futures and considering how we might respond to each. By mentally rehearsing different scenarios, we become more adaptable and better prepared to face whatever challenges may arise. To truly embed these strategic thinking skills, it's essential to engage in practical exercises. One powerful tool is the SWOT analysis, examining our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. While often used in business contexts, applying this framework to our personal goals can provide valuable insights and help us develop more robust strategies for achieving them. Another beneficial practice is working through problem-solving scenarios. This might involve tackling complex puzzles or engaging in thought experiments that challenge us to apply strategic thinking to hypothetical situations. The goal is not always to find the right answer, but to exercise our strategic muscles and become more comfortable with complex problem-solving. Reflective journaling on decision outcomes is also a powerful tool for developing a strategic mindset. By regularly reviewing the decisions we've made, analyzing their outcomes, and considering what we might do differently in the future, we can refine our strategic thinking skills over time. As we engage in these practices, we can expect to see a range of outcomes. A good initial outcome might be improved problem-solving skills. You may find yourself approaching challenges with greater clarity and confidence, able to break down complex issues into manageable components. An excellent outcome would be the ability to create effective long-term strategies. This goes beyond mere problem-solving to encompass the creation of comprehensive plans that align your daily actions with your long-term vision. You might find yourself making decisions that seem counterintuitive in the short term, but prove highly beneficial in the long run. The best outcome, however, is becoming a visionary thinker capable of influencing positive change. At this level, your strategic thinking extends beyond personal goals to encompass broader impacts. You become adept at identifying opportunities for innovation and improvement, not just for yourself, but for your organization, community, or even society at large. Of course, the path to developing a strategic mindset is not without its challenges. One common pitfall is the tendency to overcomplicate strategies. In our enthusiasm to think strategically, we might create elaborate plans that are difficult to execute. The solution lies in simplifying our plans, focusing on the core elements that drive success while remaining flexible enough to adapt to changing circumstances. Another potential obstacle is analysis paralysis, becoming so caught up in strategic thinking that we struggle to make decisions. To combat this, it can be helpful to set decision deadlines. By giving ourselves a specific time frame in which to make a choice, we force ourselves to move from analysis to action. There's also a risk of becoming so focused on long-term strategy that we neglect short-term needs. The key is to strike a balance, recognizing that effective strategy requires addressing both immediate concerns and future goals. This might involve creating nested plans that align short-term actions with long-term objectives. As we conclude this exploration of the strategic mindset, take a moment to reflect on the potential that lies within you. How might adopting this perspective transform your approach to challenges and opportunities? What new possibilities might open up as you learn to view the world through this strategic lens? The journey to developing a strategic mindset is ongoing, a continuous process of refining our thinking and expanding our perspective. Each step we take enhances our ability to navigate complexity, make wise decisions, and shape our future with intention. As we move forward, we'll build upon this foundation of strategic thinking to explore even more powerful tools for achieving our goals. What practical techniques might we employ to turn our strategic visions into reality? How can we ensure that our carefully crafted plans don't remain mere ideas, but become tangible achievements? In our next chapter, we'll delve into the art of effective planning, a set of skills that bridge the gap between strategic thinking and concrete action. What hidden keys to successful execution await us? The answers lie just ahead, promising to unlock new dimensions of your ability to turn vision into reality. Chapter 5. Planning Techniques. Imagine holding a map in your hands, one that not only shows your destination, but also illuminates every step of the journey. This map doesn't just highlight the major landmarks, it reveals hidden shortcuts, potential pitfalls, and alternative routes. Now, picture this map not as a physical object, but as a mental construct, a blueprint for turning your grandest aspirations into tangible realities. This is the essence of effective planning techniques. But what exactly are these techniques, and why are they so crucial in our quest for success? At their core, planning techniques are the bridge between abstract ideas and concrete achievements. They are the alchemy that transforms lofty goals into actionable steps, vague intentions into precise strategies. Yet, their true power lies not just in their ability to organize tasks, but in their capacity to reshape how we think about and approach our objectives. The importance of mastering these techniques cannot be overstated, especially when it comes to strategic thinking and planning. When we employ effective planning methods, we're not just creating to-do lists, we're crafting roadmaps for success. These techniques allow us to take our grand visions, the products of our strategic thinking, and break them down into manageable, actionable steps. Moreover, well-structured planning facilitates resource allocation and time management. It helps us understand not just what needs to be done, but how much time and effort each task will require. This insight is invaluable in prioritizing our efforts and ensuring that we're making the most efficient use of our resources. Perhaps most importantly, employing robust planning techniques significantly increases the likelihood of achieving our goals. By providing a clear path forward and a means of tracking progress, these methods keep us focused and motivated. They turn abstract aspirations into concrete milestones, allowing us to celebrate small victories along the way and maintain momentum towards our ultimate objectives. But how do we begin to harness the power of these planning techniques? The journey starts with understanding effective goal-setting methodologies. One of the most powerful frameworks in this realm is the concept of SMART goals. This acronym stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By ensuring our goals meet these criteria, we transform vague wishes into clear, actionable objectives. Consider the difference between saying, "I want to be successful," and "I aim to increase my project completion rate by 20% within the next 6 months." The latter is specific, project completion rate, measurable, 20% increase, achievable, assuming it's within your control, relevant to your overall success, and time-bound, 6 months. This level of clarity not only provides direction, but also creates a sense of urgency and accountability. Another crucial aspect of goal setting is understanding the interplay between long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals provide the overarching vision, the big picture that guides our overall direction. Short-term goals, on the other hand, are the stepping stones that lead us towards that vision. The art lies in aligning these two types of goals, ensuring that each short-term objective contributes meaningfully to our long-term aspirations. With our goals clearly defined, the next step is to create robust action plans. This involves breaking down our objectives into smaller, manageable tasks. It's about asking ourselves, what specific actions do I need to take to move closer to my goal? By dissecting our objectives in this way, we make them less daunting and more achievable. One powerful tool for visualizing and organizing these action plans is the Gantt chart. This graphical representation allows us to see the timeline of our project at a glance, understanding which tasks need to be completed when and how different activities overlap or depend on each other. While traditionally used in project management, adapting this tool for personal goal setting can provide invaluable clarity and structure to our plans. However, even the most meticulously crafted plan is useless if we don't have a way to monitor our progress and make necessary adjustments. This is where the concept of key performance indicators, KPIs, comes into play. KPIs are measurable values that demonstrate how effectively we're achieving our key objectives. By identifying and tracking relevant KPIs, we gain insight into our progress and can make data-driven decisions about where to focus our efforts. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt our plans quickly is crucial. This is where the principles of agile planning become invaluable. Originating in software development, agile methodologies emphasize flexibility, continuous improvement, and rapid iteration. By adopting an agile mindset in our personal planning, we become more responsive to change and better equipped to handle unexpected challenges or opportunities. To truly internalize these planning techniques, it's essential to engage in practical exercises. Start by setting a SMART goal for yourself, something meaningful yet achievable in the near future. Then, develop a personal action plan to achieve this goal. Break it down into specific tasks, assign deadlines, and identify potential obstacles and how you'll overcome them. Another powerful exercise is to practice tracking your progress with milestones. Set up regular check-ins with yourself to review your advancement towards your goal. Celebrate the milestones you've reached and critically examine areas where you might be falling behind. This regular reflection not only keeps you accountable, but also allows you to refine your approach as you go. As you implement these techniques, you can expect to see a range of outcomes. A good initial outcome might be a clearer path towards your goals. You'll likely find yourself with a more structured approach to your objectives, feeling less overwhelmed and more in control of your progress. An excellent outcome would be the efficient execution of your plans with measurable results. You might notice that you're not just making progress, but doing so in a way that's more time-efficient and resource-effective than before. The ability to point to concrete achievements and understand exactly how you reached them is a powerful motivator. The best outcome, however, is achieving your strategic objectives ahead of schedule. This is where the true power of effective planning techniques becomes evident. By providing clarity, structure, and adaptability, these methods don't just help you reach your goals, they can accelerate your progress beyond what you initially thought possible. Of course, the path to mastering these planning techniques is not without its challenges. One common pitfall is setting unrealistic goals. In our enthusiasm, we might set objectives that are too ambitious, leading to frustration and demotivation. The solution lies in adjusting our expectations, not by lowering our ambitions, but by breaking them into more manageable chunks or extending our timelines. Another potential obstacle is a lack of progress tracking. It's easy to create a plan and then get caught up in the day-to-day execution without regularly assessing our advancement. To combat this, we need to implement regular reviews. Set aside time weekly or monthly to evaluate your progress, celebrate your wins, and adjust your approach where necessary. Resistance to change can also hinder our planning efforts. We might become too attached to our initial plan, struggling to adapt when circumstances shift. The key is to embrace flexibility in our plans. Remember, a plan is a roadmap, not a set of shackles. Be willing to adjust your course while keeping your ultimate destination in mind. As we conclude this exploration of planning techniques, take a moment to reflect on the potential that lies within you. How might mastering these methods transform your ability to achieve your goals? What new possibilities might open up as you learn to navigate the path from vision to reality with greater precision and adaptability? The journey to effective planning is ongoing, a continuous process of refining our techniques and expanding our capabilities. Each step we take enhances our ability to turn our grandest aspirations into tangible achievements. As we move forward, we'll build upon this foundation of planning to explore even more powerful tools for overcoming obstacles and achieving our goals. What hidden strategies might we employ to navigate the inevitable challenges that arise on our path to success? How can we ensure that we not only plan effectively, but also execute our plans with unwavering determination? In our next chapter, we'll delve into the art of overcoming obstacles, a set of skills that will arm you against the unforeseen challenges that often derail even the best-laid plans. What secret weapons in the battle against adversity await us? The answers lie just ahead, promising to equip you with the resilience and adaptability needed to triumph in the face of any obstacle. Chapter 6: Overcoming Obstacles. Imagine standing before a vast, intricate maze. The path to your goal lies somewhere within its twisting corridors, but between you and success are countless dead ends, false starts, and unexpected challenges. This maze represents the journey we all face when pursuing our ambitions, and the ability to navigate it successfully is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. But what if you possessed a secret map? Not one that shows you the exact path to take, but one that reveals the nature of the obstacles you'll face and equips you with the tools to overcome them. This is the essence of mastering the art of overcoming obstacles, a crucial skill in the realm of strategic thinking and planning. The importance of this skill cannot be overstated. Even the most brilliantly conceived strategies and meticulously crafted plans can be derailed by unexpected barriers. These obstacles, whether internal or external, have the power to throw us off course, drain our motivation, and cloud our strategic vision. They are the silent saboteurs of success, often working beneath our conscious awareness to undermine our best efforts. However, when we learn to identify and overcome these obstacles, we don't just clear the path to our goals, we fundamentally transform our approach to challenges. We develop a resilience that allows us to maintain focus in the face of adversity and an adaptability that turns potential setbacks into stepping stones for growth. But how do we begin to develop this crucial skill? The journey starts with recognizing that obstacles come in many forms, both internal and external. Internal barriers are often the most insidious because they originate within our own minds. One of the most common and destructive of these is procrastination. Procrastination is not merely laziness or poor time management. It's a complex psychological phenomenon rooted in our relationship with discomfort, fear, and self-doubt. To combat procrastination effectively, we must first understand its triggers. These can range from fear of failure to perfectionism, from feeling overwhelmed to simply finding a task unpleasant. By identifying our personal procrastination triggers, we can develop targeted strategies to overcome them. For instance, if fear of failure is at the root of your procrastination, you might reframe your perspective to view mistakes as learning opportunities rather than catastrophes. If feeling overwhelmed is the issue, breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable steps can make them feel less daunting. Another powerful internal barrier is self-doubt. This insidious voice that whispers, "You're not good enough," or "You'll never succeed," can paralyze our efforts before we even begin. Dealing with self-doubt requires a combination of self-awareness and active mental reframing. It involves recognizing negative self-talk when it occurs and consciously challenging these thoughts with evidence of our capabilities and past successes. While internal barriers can be challenging, external distractions pose their own set of obstacles to focus and strategic thinking. In our hyper-connected world, digital interruptions have become one of the most pervasive threats to sustained concentration. The constant ping of notifications, the allure of social media, and the endless stream of emails can fragment our attention and derail our productivity. Minimizing these digital interruptions requires a combination of technological solutions and personal discipline. This might involve using apps that block distracting websites during work hours, setting specific times for checking emails, or even adopting a digital sunset where devices are turned off well before bedtime to allow for mental decompression. However, managing external distractions goes beyond just dealing with technology. It also involves setting clear boundaries in our personal and professional lives. This might mean learning to say no to non-essential commitments, creating a dedicated workspace free from interruptions, or communicating clearly with colleagues and family members about your need for uninterrupted focus time. As we learn to identify and manage these obstacles, we begin to develop a crucial quality: resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding stress or challenges. It's about developing the mental toughness to navigate through them effectively. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to maintain focus in the face of adversity, and to adapt to changing circumstances without losing sight of our ultimate goals. Building resilience starts with effective stress management techniques. These might include practices like mindfulness meditation, which can help us maintain perspective and emotional balance in challenging situations. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and engaging in activities we enjoy can also bolster our resilience by enhancing our overall well-being and energy levels. Mental toughness, a key component of resilience, is about developing a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. It involves cultivating qualities like perseverance, adaptability, and a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. To truly internalize these concepts and develop our ability to overcome obstacles, it's essential to engage in practical exercises. One powerful technique is time blocking, a method of scheduling that involves dedicating specific chunks of time to particular tasks or types of work. By creating a structured schedule and committing to focusing on one task at a time, we can significantly reduce the temptation to procrastinate. Another valuable exercise is the use of affirmations to combat self-doubt. By regularly repeating positive, empowering statements about our abilities and worth, we can gradually rewire our thought patterns and build greater self-confidence. The key is to make these affirmations specific, present tense, and emotionally resonant. Creating a distraction audit can be an eye-opening exercise in identifying and managing external obstacles. For a week, keep a log of every interruption to your focus. Note what it was, how long it lasted, and how it affected your work. This awareness can help you identify patterns and develop targeted strategies for minimizing these distractions. As you implement these techniques and exercises, you can expect to see a range of outcomes. A good initial outcome might be a reduced impact of distractions on your work. You may find yourself better able to maintain focus for longer periods, with fewer interruptions derailing your concentration. An excellent outcome would be an improved ability to stay on track with your plans, even in the face of challenges. You might notice that you're not just starting projects with enthusiasm, but seeing them through to completion more consistently. The ability to maintain momentum towards your goals, even when faced with obstacles, is a powerful indicator of growing resilience. The best outcome, however, is developing a level of resilience that fundamentally strengthens your ability to execute strategic plans. At this level, obstacles cease to be roadblocks and instead become opportunities for innovation and growth. You become not just reactive to challenges, but proactive in anticipating and preparing for them. Of course, the path to mastering the art of overcoming obstacles is not without its own challenges. One common pitfall is a failure to recognize obstacles in the first place. We might be so focused on our goals that we overlook the subtle signs of impending challenges. The solution lies in increasing our self-awareness, regularly taking time to reflect on our progress, our emotional state, and the environment around us. Persistent procrastination can be another stubborn issue, even as we become more aware of its triggers and effects. In such cases, seeking accountability partners can be invaluable. Having someone to check in with regularly, share goals with, and report progress to can provide the external motivation needed to overcome internal resistance. Burnout is another potential danger, especially for those who throw themselves wholeheartedly into overcoming obstacles and achieving their goals. The key to avoiding burnout lies in implementing consistent self-care practices. This isn't about indulgence, but about maintaining the mental, emotional, and physical resources needed for sustained high performance. As we conclude this exploration of overcoming obstacles, take a moment to reflect on the potential that lies within you. How might mastering these techniques transform your ability to navigate challenges and achieve your goals? What new possibilities might open up as you develop the resilience to turn obstacles into opportunities? The journey to overcoming obstacles is ongoing, a continuous process of developing our mental toughness, refining our focus, and expanding our strategic capabilities. Each challenge we face and overcome strengthens our ability to navigate future obstacles with greater ease and confidence. As we move forward, we'll build upon this foundation of resilience to explore even more powerful tools for enhancing our cognitive abilities. What hidden potentials of the mind might we unlock? How can we sharpen our mental faculties to not just overcome obstacles, but to anticipate and outmaneuver them before they even arise? In our next chapter, we'll delve into the fascinating realm of enhancing intelligence, a journey that promises to unveil the extraordinary capacities latent within your mind. What untapped reservoirs of mental power await discovery? The answers lie just ahead, promising to elevate your cognitive abilities to heights you may have never thought possible. Chapter 7. Enhancing Intelligence. Imagine holding in your hands a key, not just any key, but one that unlocks the full potential of your mind. This key doesn't open a physical door. Instead, it unveils pathways to heightened cognitive abilities, sharper focus, and more profound strategic thinking. What if you could enhance your intelligence in ways you never thought possible? What if the limitations you've always assumed were fixed could actually be expanded? The concept of enhancing intelligence might seem like something out of a science fiction novel. After all, isn't intelligence something we're born with, a fixed trait that defines our cognitive limits? This long-held belief has been challenged by modern neuroscience, revealing a truth both exciting and empowering. Our brains are far more plastic and adaptable than we ever imagined. But why is enhancing our cognitive abilities so crucial, particularly when it comes to strategic thinking and planning? The answer lies in the increasingly complex world we navigate daily. Enhanced cognitive abilities don't just improve our capacity to solve problems, they fundamentally alter how we perceive and interact with the challenges before us. When we boost our cognitive skills, we're not just thinking faster, we're thinking differently, more creatively, and more strategically. Consider how a better memory might impact your strategic capabilities. It's not just about remembering more facts, it's about retaining and quickly accessing crucial information when you need it most. This enhanced recall can be the difference between spotting a critical connection in the heat of decision-making and missing a vital opportunity. Moreover, cognitive flexibility, the ability to adapt our thinking in response to new information or changing circumstances, is at the heart of innovative thinking. In a world where change is the only constant, the capacity to pivot mentally, to see problems from multiple angles, becomes not just an advantage, but a necessity. To truly grasp how we can enhance our intelligence, we must first understand the multifaceted nature of cognitive abilities. Intelligence isn't a single, monolithic trait. Instead, it encompasses a range of cognitive functions, each of which can be developed and refined. From logical, mathematical intelligence to linguistic, spatial, and interpersonal intelligence, our cognitive landscape is diverse and rich with potential for growth. Perhaps one of the most empowering discoveries in neuroscience is the brain's remarkable capacity for growth and change throughout our lives. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, suggests that our brains can form new neural connections and even generate new neurons well into adulthood. This means that with the right techniques and consistent practice, we can literally reshape our brains, enhancing our cognitive abilities in ways once thought impossible. But how do we tap into this potential? How do we activate and accelerate this cognitive growth? The key lies in understanding and applying effective learning enhancement techniques. These aren't quick fixes or magical solutions, but rather scientifically backed strategies that, when applied consistently, can lead to significant cognitive improvements. One powerful technique is the method of spaced repetition. Instead of cramming information in marathon study sessions, this approach involves revisiting material at gradually increasing intervals. This method aligns with how our brains naturally encode and strengthen memories, leading to more robust and lasting learning. Another effective strategy is the use of active recall. Rather than passively reviewing information, actively testing yourself on material, even if you make mistakes, strengthens neural pathways and enhances long-term retention. This could involve explaining concepts out loud, creating mind maps, or teaching the material to someone else. When it comes to memory improvement specifically, techniques like the method of loci, also known as the memory palace technique, can be remarkably effective. This ancient strategy involves associating pieces of information with specific locations in a familiar space, leveraging our brain's strong spatial memory to enhance recall of abstract information. As we develop these foundational cognitive skills, we can begin to explore more advanced problem-solving techniques. Lateral thinking, for instance, involves approaching problems from unexpected angles, often leading to innovative solutions that linear thinking might miss. It's about breaking out of established patterns of thought to see new possibilities. Various decision-making models can also enhance our strategic thinking capabilities. The OODA loop, observe, orient, decide, act, originally developed for military strategy, can be a powerful tool for rapid decision-making in dynamic environments. Similarly, the Sinefin framework helps in categorizing problems based on their complexity, guiding us towards appropriate problem-solving approaches for different situations. To truly internalize these cognitive enhancement strategies, it's essential to engage in practical exercises. Brain training games, while not a panacea, can be useful tools for targeting specific cognitive skills. Games that challenge working memory, processing speed, and cognitive flexibility can, when used as part of a broader cognitive enhancement regimen, contribute to overall mental sharpness. Learning a new skill or language is another powerful way to enhance cognitive abilities. The process of acquiring new knowledge and skills challenges our brains to form new neural connections, enhancing overall cognitive flexibility. Whether it's learning to play a musical instrument, picking up a new language, or mastering a craft, the act of learning itself becomes a cognitive workout. Puzzles and logical challenges, from crosswords to Sudoku to more complex logic problems, can also play a role in cognitive enhancement. These activities challenge different aspects of our thinking, from verbal and numerical reasoning to spatial awareness and pattern recognition. As you embark on this journey of cognitive enhancement, you can expect to see a range of outcomes. A good initial outcome might be improved memory and learning capacity. You may notice that you're able to retain information more easily and recall it more quickly when needed. This enhanced memory function can have ripple effects across various aspects of your life, from professional tasks to personal relationships. An excellent outcome would be enhanced problem-solving and decision-making abilities. You might find yourself approaching challenges with greater clarity and confidence, able to see connections and possibilities that were previously obscure. This improved cognitive function can lead to more effective strategic planning and execution in both personal and professional contexts. The best outcome, however, is becoming a strategic thinker with advanced cognitive abilities. At this level, you're not just solving problems more effectively, you're anticipating them, seeing several moves ahead in the chess game of life and business. Your enhanced cognitive flexibility allows you to adapt swiftly to changing circumstances, while your sharpened analytical skills enable you to make decisions with greater precision and foresight. Of course, the path to cognitive enhancement is not without its challenges. One common pitfall is cognitive overload. In our enthusiasm to improve, we might push ourselves too hard, leading to mental fatigue and diminishing returns. The key is to balance periods of intense learning and cognitive challenge with adequate rest and recovery. Our brains, like our muscles, need time to consolidate new learning and repair. Another potential obstacle is hitting a plateau in improvement. After initial gains, you might find your progress slowing or stalling. This is a natural part of any learning process and can be overcome by introducing new techniques or challenges. Varying your cognitive exercises, exploring new subjects, or approaching familiar problems from new angles can help break through these plateaus. Lack of motivation can also hinder cognitive enhancement efforts. The solution lies in setting specific, meaningful cognitive goals. Rather than a vague aim to get smarter, set concrete objectives like mastering a particular skill, improving your performance in specific cognitive tasks, or applying your enhanced abilities to real-world projects. Seeing tangible progress towards these goals can provide the motivation needed to persist in your cognitive enhancement efforts. As we conclude this exploration of enhancing intelligence, take a moment to reflect on the vast potential that lies within your mind. How might sharpening your cognitive abilities transform your approach to challenges and opportunities? What new horizons might open up as you unlock more of your brain's capacity? The journey to cognitive enhancement is ongoing, a lifelong adventure of discovery and growth. Each step you take not only sharpens your mind, but also expands your understanding of what's possible. You're not just becoming smarter, you're reshaping how you think, how you learn, and how you engage with the world around you. As we move forward, we'll build upon this foundation of enhanced cognitive abilities to explore how these skills can be sustained and integrated into every aspect of your life. What hidden keys to long-term success and fulfillment might we uncover? How can we ensure that the cognitive gains we've made become not just temporary improvements, but lasting transformations that shape our future? In our next chapter, we'll delve into the art of sustaining success, a set of strategies that promise to turn your enhanced cognitive abilities into a lifelong advantage. What secret techniques for embedding these new skills into the very fabric of your daily life await discovery? The answers lie just ahead, promising to reveal the path to not just temporary improvement, but lasting, transformative change. Chapter 8: Sustaining Success. Imagine you've climbed a mountain, overcoming countless obstacles, pushing through moments of doubt, and finally reaching the summit. The view is breathtaking, the sense of achievement exhilarating. But as you stand there, basking in your success, a question begins to form in your mind. How do I stay here? How do I ensure that this triumph isn't just a fleeting moment, but the beginning of a new chapter? This question lies at the heart of sustaining success. It's one thing to achieve a goal, to have that moment of brilliance or breakthrough. It's quite another to maintain that level of performance, to turn isolated victories into a consistent pattern of success. But what if there was a way to not just maintain your achievements, but to build upon them, creating an upward spiral of growth and accomplishment? The importance of sustaining success in strategic thinking and planning cannot be overstated. It's not just about preserving what you've gained, it's about ensuring the longevity of your achievements. Think of it as planting a tree rather than picking a flower. The effort you've put into developing your strategic thinking skills, enhancing your focus, and sharpening your cognitive abilities isn't meant to be a one-time boost. Instead, it's the foundation for ongoing growth and adaptation. When we learn to sustain our success, we embed strategic thinking into our daily routines. It becomes less of a special effort and more of a natural way of approaching life. Imagine waking up each day with a strategic mindset, automatically considering the long-term implications of your choices, effortlessly prioritizing tasks based on their strategic value. This isn't about constant, exhausting vigilance. It's about cultivating habits that make strategic thinking as natural as breathing. Moreover, sustaining success promotes adaptability to changing circumstances. In a world that's constantly evolving, the ability to adjust our strategies without losing sight of our core goals is invaluable. It's about being like a river that flows around obstacles rather than a brittle structure that breaks under pressure. But how do we begin this journey of sustaining success? The key lies in understanding and mastering the art of habit formation. Our lives are largely shaped by our habits, those automatic behaviors and thought patterns that we engage in without conscious effort. By harnessing the power of habit, we can embed strategic thinking and focused action into the very fabric of our daily lives. At the core of habit formation is what psychologists call the habit loop. This consists of three elements: the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue is the trigger that initiates the behavior, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward is the benefit you gain from performing the behavior. By understanding this loop, we can begin to reshape our existing habits and create new ones that support our strategic goals. One powerful approach is to focus on replacing bad habits with good ones, rather than trying to eliminate bad habits entirely. For instance, if you find yourself habitually checking social media when you should be working on important tasks, you might replace that habit with a quick mindfulness exercise or a few minutes of strategic planning. The key is to keep the same cue and reward while changing the routine. As we develop these strategic habits, we must also embrace the principle of continuous improvement. This is where the concept of Kaizen comes into play. Originating in Japanese business philosophy, Kaizen emphasizes the importance of small, consistent improvements over time. Rather than seeking dramatic, overnight changes, Kaizen encourages us to focus on making tiny, manageable improvements each day. In the context of sustaining success, this might mean setting small, achievable milestones for growth. Instead of aiming for a massive leap in productivity, you might focus on improving your focus by just 1% each day. These small gains, compounded over time, can lead to remarkable progress. Adapting to change is another crucial aspect of sustaining success. In our rapidly evolving world, the ability to embrace flexibility is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. This doesn't mean abandoning your strategic plans at the first sign of change. Rather, it's about developing the ability to adjust your approach while keeping your ultimate goals in sight. Hand in hand with flexibility comes the need for innovation and creativity. As you sustain your success, you'll inevitably encounter new challenges that require novel solutions. Cultivating a mindset that welcomes these challenges as opportunities for innovation can turn potential setbacks into stepping stones for growth. To truly embed these principles of sustained success into your life, it's essential to engage in practical exercises. One powerful tool is the habit tracking journal. This involves keeping a daily record of your strategic habits, noting when you perform them and how they impact your progress towards your goals. This practice not only helps reinforce positive habits, but also provides valuable data on your personal growth journey. Regular self-assessments are another crucial practice. Set aside time periodically, perhaps monthly or quarterly, to review your progress, reassess your goals, and adjust your strategies as needed. This isn't about harsh self-criticism, but rather a compassionate, honest evaluation of your growth and areas for improvement. Setting up feedback loops can also be immensely beneficial. This might involve seeking regular input from mentors, colleagues, or friends on your progress and performance. External perspectives can often provide insights that we miss on our own, helping us to refine our approach and stay on track. As you implement these practices, you can expect to see a range of outcomes. A good initial outcome might be the maintenance of focus and strategic habits. You'll likely find that strategic thinking becomes more automatic, requiring less conscious effort while yielding consistent results. An excellent outcome would be the continuous achievement of set goals. You might notice that you're not just maintaining your previous level of success, but consistently reaching new milestones, each building upon the last. The best outcome, however, is ongoing personal and professional growth with minimal effort. At this level, growth becomes almost effortless, not because it's easy, but because you've so thoroughly embedded strategic habits and continuous improvement into your life that progress becomes a natural byproduct of your daily routines. Of course, the path to sustaining success is not without its challenges. One common pitfall is habit relapse, slipping back into old, less productive patterns of behavior. The key to overcoming this is not perfection, but persistence. When you notice yourself slipping, gently but firmly recommit to your strategic habits. Remember, it's not about never falling, it's about always getting back up. Resistance to change can also hinder our efforts to sustain success. We might become comfortable with our current level of achievement and unconsciously resist further growth. Cultivating open-mindedness is crucial here. Regularly expose yourself to new ideas, seek out diverse perspectives, and challenge your own assumptions. This mental flexibility will help you adapt to change more readily and continue growing. Stagnation is another potential danger. Even as we maintain our habits and achieve our goals, we might find ourselves plateauing, no longer experiencing the growth and excitement of earlier stages. The antidote to stagnation is to continually seek new challenges. Set ambitious goals that push you out of your comfort zone. Explore new areas of interest or skills that complement your existing strengths. As we conclude this exploration of sustaining success, take a moment to envision the potential that lies within you. How might mastering these principles transform not just your achievements, but your entire approach to life? What new heights might you reach when success becomes not a destination, but a continuous journey of growth and discovery? The path to sustained success is ongoing, a lifelong adventure of refinement and expansion. Each day presents new opportunities to reinforce your strategic habits, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to push the boundaries of your potential. As we move forward, we'll explore how this journey of sustained success extends beyond the confines of this book. What hidden opportunities for growth and impact await you as you step into the world, armed with these powerful strategies? How might the principles you've learned transform not just your own life, but the lives of those around you? In our final chapter, we'll delve into the art of continuing the journey, a set of insights that promise to turn the end of this book into the beginning of a lifelong adventure in strategic thinking and personal growth. What unexpected twists and turns might your path take as you apply these principles in the real world? The answers lie just ahead, promising to reveal how the end of this book is really just the beginning of your transformative journey. Chapter 9, The Journey Continues. As we stand at the threshold of this final chapter, take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon together. From igniting the spark of intention to cultivating clarity, from developing a strategic mindset to overcoming obstacles, enhancing intelligence, and sustaining success, we've traversed a landscape rich with insights and transformative potential. But as we conclude this book, remember that this is not an ending, but a beginning. The true journey, your journey, is just starting. The principles and strategies you've encountered in these pages are not mere theoretical concepts, but powerful tools waiting to be wielded in the forge of real-world experience. As you step forward from here, you carry with you a toolkit for transformation, a set of keys that can unlock doors you may have never even noticed before. Consider how the insights you've gained can empower you in ways you might not yet fully realize. The increased confidence in decision-making you've developed isn't just about making choices. It's about approaching life's crossroads with a sense of clarity and purpose. You now possess the ability to see beyond the immediate, to consider the ripple effects of your decisions, and to align your choices with your long-term vision. This newfound ability to tackle complex challenges is more than just a skill. It's a superpower in a world that grows more intricate by the day. Where others might see insurmountable obstacles, you now have the capacity to perceive pathways and possibilities. The strategic thinking tools you've acquired allow you to break down complex problems into manageable components, to see connections that others miss, and to craft innovative solutions. Moreover, the enhanced leadership skills you've developed through this journey extend far beyond formal leadership roles. Whether you're leading a team, a project, or simply taking charge of your own life, you now have the ability to inspire and guide with strategic vision. You can communicate goals with clarity, align actions with objectives, and navigate the turbulent waters of change with steady hands on the helm. But the impact of your growth doesn't stop at personal empowerment. The principles you've learned have the potential to transform your relationships in profound ways. The clarity you've cultivated in your thinking translates into clarity in communication. You can now express your ideas with precision, listen with deeper understanding, and bridge gaps in perspective that might once have seemed unbridgeable. In collaborative efforts, your strategic mindset becomes a catalyst for collective success. You bring to the table not just your individual skills, but the ability to see how diverse talents and perspectives can be woven together into a tapestry of shared achievement. Your capacity to anticipate challenges and envision possibilities can inspire those around you, elevating the entire group's performance. Perhaps most powerfully, your growth empowers you to inspire others with your strategic vision. As you articulate compelling futures and chart clear paths towards them, you become a beacon of possibility for those around you. Your ability to maintain focus amidst distraction, to persevere in the face of obstacles, and to continuously adapt and grow becomes a living example that inspires others to embark on their own journeys of transformation. Reflect for a moment on what you will now be able to achieve that might have seemed out of reach before. Goals that once appeared distant or daunting now come into sharp focus as achievable milestones on your journey. You possess the tools to break these goals down into strategic steps, to allocate resources effectively, and to maintain the sustained effort required to bring them to fruition. Obstacles that might once have deterred you now become challenges to be embraced, puzzles to be solved with your enhanced problem-solving skills. You can navigate these hurdles with a sense of calm confidence, knowing that you have the cognitive flexibility and strategic acumen to find a way through, over, or around whatever stands in your path. Perhaps most excitingly, you now have the ability to create and implement effective strategies in any area of your life. Whether you're planning your career trajectory, mapping out a major project, or charting a course for personal growth, you can approach these tasks with a level of sophistication and foresight that sets you apart. As you continue to practice and refine the concepts you've learned, you'll find that your results improve with less and less conscious effort. This is the power of developing unconscious competence in focus and strategy. Just as a master musician doesn't need to think about individual notes, but can focus on the overall composition, you'll find yourself naturally applying strategic thinking to situations without conscious effort. This unconscious competence creates a powerful momentum. Each success builds upon the last, creating a flywheel effect that propels you towards even greater achievements. The habits of focus and strategic thinking you've cultivated become self-reinforcing, making each subsequent challenge easier to overcome. As you achieve mastery through consistent practice, you'll discover that the principles in this book are not static techniques, but dynamic tools that grow and evolve with you. Your understanding will deepen, your application will become more nuanced, and you'll find new ways to adapt these concepts to ever-changing circumstances. Looking back on the path you've traveled, take time to measure your personal progress. Notice not just the external achievements, but the internal shifts in how you think, how you approach challenges, and how you envision your future. Reflect on the lessons learned, not just from successes, but from the obstacles you've overcome and the insights you've gained along the way. As you look forward, set intentions for your continued growth. The journey of mastering focus and strategic thinking is lifelong, with each plateau revealing new heights to be scaled. Stay committed to this path, knowing that each step forward expands your capabilities and opens new realms of possibility. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Build a support network of like-minded individuals who are also committed to growth and strategic thinking. Seek out mentors who can provide guidance and perspective. Engage with communities, whether in person or online, where you can share insights, challenge your thinking, and draw inspiration from others' journeys. Continue to explore new tools and techniques that can further enhance your strategic capabilities. The field of cognitive science and personal development is ever evolving, offering new insights and approaches. Stay curious, remain open to new ideas, and be willing to experiment with different methods to find what works best for you. As we conclude, I want to leave you with a final, powerful insight, one that encapsulates the true value of the journey you've undertaken. The greatest achievement of mastering focus and strategic thinking isn't any single accomplishment or goal reached. It's the transformation of your mind into an instrument of limitless potential. You now possess the ability to shape your reality, to envision futures others can't see, and to bring those visions into being through focused, strategic action. You have within you the power to not just navigate the complexities of our world, but to actively shape it. Your enhanced cognitive abilities, your strategic acumen, and your capacity for sustained focus are more than just personal assets. They're tools for creating positive change on a scale you might not yet fully comprehend. As you step forward from these pages, know that you carry with you not just knowledge, but a transformed way of engaging with the world. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to apply and refine your skills. Every goal you set is a chance to demonstrate the power of strategic thinking. Every interaction is a potential catalyst for inspiring others and creating ripples of positive change that extend far beyond your immediate sphere. The journey you've begun here doesn't end with the closing of this book. It unfolds anew with each passing day, each decision made, each goal pursued. You are now the author of your own ongoing story of growth, achievement, and impact. The pages ahead are blank, waiting to be filled with the remarkable chapters you'll write through your focused, strategic actions. So step forward with confidence, with purpose, and with the knowledge that you possess within you the power to create extraordinary change. The world awaits your unique vision, your strategic insights, and the positive impact only you can make. Yet, as you embark on this journey of strategic thinking and focus, you may find yourself wondering how to structure your daily life to maximize these newfound skills. How can you ensure that each day becomes a stepping stone towards your grand vision? There's a missing piece to this puzzle, a key that can unlock the full potential of what you've learned. The answer lies in mastering the art of daily execution. To truly harness the power of strategic thinking and make consistent progress towards your goals, I invite you to explore the audiobook, Master Your Day, Plan, Execute, Achieve. This essential guide will show you how to transform your daily routine into a powerhouse of productivity and achievement, perfectly complementing the strategic skills you've developed. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.